Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday night. I almost said Thursday. Once again, it is time for the Throwdown. We are here and we are in the holiday spirit. Can't you tell? I'm your host with the most ficus. I am here with my partners in crime, Chad. Don't call me Chuck Shodel and Thumbs. Twan Amato. How we doing, fellas?
Fantastic.
Good. Being in the holiday spirit.
As any better, I'd be twins.
Can't get my Santa Claus in frame.
Hey, there you go. What's up, Santa?
My favorite part every year of Christmas is this guy right here.
Santa?
Mm-hmm. I found this. Look at this amazing bust of Santa Claus.
I'm surprised you haven't painted a clown mask on him.
Right?
That's what I would say.
Every year I loved it at my buddy's house, and his mom one day gave it to me.
Nice.
So, it's my favorite thing ever.
Sweet. That's good, especially this time of year.
Yeah, but he's out of frame. You can't see his face.
So other than Halloween, is this your favorite time of year, Twan?
I mean, was weird
What?
now, you know. We keep having like 50-degree Christmases and stuff.
Right?
You know? I want for Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. I want like 4 feet of snow. I want like blizzard, whiteout. It could all melt the day after Christmas, and I'd be okay with that. But
Right.
But we need the snow again.
Like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, day after, 8 inches of snow.
Yeah.
You know, hot cocoa with marshmallows and snow sledding and building your snowman and frosting.
Yeah, you love getting a new bike for Christmas and not being able to ride it because there was so much snow in the street.
Exactly.
But you go out there and you're trying to pedal and it's not moving very well. And nowadays you can go outside most Christmases with a t-shirt on.
Well, you know what the go-to was at my house? Well, not that I ever got a bike for Christmas, but like my neighbor friends, they would go into the basement and ride their bikes in the basement.
That's what my brothers and I did when we were kids.
Yeah. Because when I was little, we actually had white Christmases.
Yeah.
We also played like street hockey and wrestling and all that stuff downstairs too.
Oh yeah, wrestling was a mainstay in the Finance household.
Oh yeah, we had full scripted wrestling matches.
Absolutely.
Yours were scripted?
Yeah, well, the ones that we could do without getting grounded for were scripted. The other ones, on the other hand, the ones that would put us on the naughty list, those were just fights.
Our only rule was Mom yelled downstairs, "Don't you kill each other."
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah, our joke was it's like, don't worry, if one of us dies, we'll just get the Dragon Balls and revive one of us.
It's real. I've seen it happen.
Richard's in the house. He says, "What's up, you sexy menu? Hey.
Richard,
tease me, sweetie."
up,
Yeah, I couldn't find anything festive to wear, so I wore a red hat instead of a black.
I noticed that.
I was like, look at me being festive.
Chad outdid us all with his elf hat. I've got a Santa hat somewhere, but it's packed up somewhere, probably in the con gear.
Well, originally I was hoping to actually get up in the attic to actually get all of the Christmas ornaments and stuff, like the rest of them down from the attic and get my little elf costume and stuff out.
Nice. I've got my holiday con necklace with my blinking lights. It's the battery's kind of petered out. The red lights don't work anymore. It's just the green. So
basically,
I'm only green festive right now.
So basically, your holiday festive Mardi Gras beads.
No, these are my Christmas beads. Although I'm sure I could get plenty of free beads. Yeah, because Anyway. So who is I'm trying to read the name of the guy. Ice Rage 4222. What's up, my brothers? Good evening from Panama City, Beach, Florida. Hope everybody's doing well. Wrestling today is not the same wrestling back as it was back in the day. I remember watching karate movies and fighting karate with my brothers and sisters. I thought I was a 5th degree black belt, didn't we all?
Absolutely.
That's what happens when we watch way too many action movies and think, I could easily do that. My leg.
Well, the best part about doing that, you know, when you're kids, I mean, let's be honest, we were like, what, 12 and under when we were doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Is your body's more pliable.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can bounce your head off the cement floor and walk away with just a goose egg and everything's okay.
Yeah. Now, if I sneeze, I'm liable to throw my back out. So
I've done that when I was a kid. I would not recommend it.
Well, nowadays, if I fart too hard, I pull my back. It's rough.
yeah, I'm currently in the process of dealing with the doctors because I have something pulled in my knee.
Yeah.
Whether it be a tendon or something like that. I don't know what it is. But I went to the doctors. They gave me an x-ray, knowing that I didn't need an x-ray, to tell me then I had to schedule to get an MRI so they can see. And I was like, cool, thanks. I knew that when I came in here. So
They got you to pay for that x-ray.
yeah. So hopefully it's nothing crazy, but they gave me a cool little brace and I can't bend my knee.
Yeah.
It's fun because I'm old now.
Welcome to the old club, 35 and over.
Yeah.
Shit starts falling apart.
Yes, it
Just
does.
immediately. So no more jumping around for me for a little while. But
No, you gotta take it easy. Once a week tops.
yeah.
I mean, I went to the gym last week and walked on the treadmill, had my incline up, and for the next 3 days, I could barely walk. I thought I was going to have to go get my hip replaced that day. Oh, it was rough.
You order a hip replacement on DoorDash?
You can, but you know, it costs you extra. Body parts come from, you know, far-flung parts of the globe nowadays.
Premium fees for those.
Or your local McDonald's, depending on which Instagram feeds you're watching.
Yeah.
Just the word McDonald's is already hurting my sides.
Yeah, that'll pull your back. Just saying that word. So let's get into the holiday tales. Twan, since you're the youngest and you're the closest to childhood age, why don't we start with you? What's a fond childhood Christmas memory this time of year for you?
Realistic. So the claymation like movies and stuff are like by far my favorite part of the whole season. Like the little drummer boy stuff, you know, the Island of Misfit Toys, like all those old classics. My dad was never a movie watcher, but every year during Christmas we watched all of them.
Yeah.
You couldn't get my dad to sit down for 10 minutes to watch anything else, but like as soon as that came on, like his favorite was the little drummer boy, but we'd watch all of them, you know, like he wanted to see Yukon and all them and, you know, lick the ice pick, and that's the only thing you would watch. So, you know, it's one of those things where once it starts getting cold and December hits, we're like, let's pull out these movies and watch them. Because it's cool now because I didn't have a whole lot of, you know, like big, meaningful, like Christmas traditions, but building those with my kids now is what's cool. So,
oh yeah,
kind of give them to look forward to.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what I look forward to, watching old Christmas movies.
That's cool.
And homework.
What about you, Chad?
So for me, it's just like the family all get together. We also make like homemade peppermint patties and some homemade desserts and stuff at our house. We have a little campfire also going, like in our fireplace. But again, we also try to watch some of the Christmas movies and then just it used to be us when we were kids, just like opening up the gifts, and sometimes we even do like homemade gifts for each other. But now that we're older, it's just like now we're kind of just spoiling my little nephew with all the gifts at this point. And he is going to be flipping his lid once he sees all the Pokemon stuff that we got.
So is he actively campaigning to all his uncles to not have any kids because he's soaking up all of the presents away from the uncles and
At least I know at least two of them are like no. I do not want kids. He's giving me the reason to. The youngest right now, since he got married recently, they're undecisive right now, but they kind of want to build their life a little bit first before they actually start thinking about kids.
Right.
But
yeah.
it's
then it's like half the amount of gifts for him then.
That's right.
It comes along.
His gift swag gets cut in half.
Maybe, but his gifts will probably be a little bit more expensive at that point.
This is true.
Wanting like Nintendo Switch 5 or any of that, or like a PlayStation 12 or whatever actually be coming out, a new iPhone, those kind of things.
Yeah.
But I mean, if that's going to be the case, if he gets any older, and he's going to be asking my brother and his wife like a car for Christmas, I am seriously going to pull what my dad did to me on my birthday. Give him a little box that you think will actually be holding a little car key. He's going to be opening it up. He's like, "What are these?" They're job applications, kid. If you really want that, start getting a job.
Exactly.
I think my brother will be the one doing that more than anybody else.
Oh yes, absolutely.
But, yeah, we'll probably be like, once all the Christmas stuff goes, we'll probably be watching like Elf, Home Alone, the traditional kind of Christmas movies. Die Hard will definitely be another one. And then for me personally, I have actually now considered Terrifier 3 as my Christmas movie.
I like it. I can stand with that.
What about Lethal Weapon?
That's another one.
Yeah.
The Christmas.
That's another one. I haven't watched that in forever.
Yeah. Well, FX has just like ongoing, like the Grinch Stole Christmas is on right now, the Jim Carrey one.
I love that one.
Yeah. So yeah, but I'm kind of I'm with you, Twan. This time of year, actually, hang on, Elf is on AMC. Okay. Anyway, I'm a big cartoons. You know, Frosty and the Snowman, and the whole all of that. The night before Christmas with the little mice up in the clock. You know, the clock gets broken and they got to try to fix it. All of those. I mean, even in my 30s and 40s, I would buy. I mean, I had the videos, the video cassettes, and I would just pop them in if I was in the studio working, in July.
Yeah.
Because I just love cartoons, so I'd watch, Ren and Stimpy and the Animaniacs, and then pop in, Frosty the Snowman. This time of year, yeah, it's definitely a staple. Actually, like now they make it easy for you, like FX and all these stations are just playing back to back. They're not cartoons, but they're movies. Same thing.
Some days you don't even need that. You could just go through streaming or whatever's like on Amazon Prime, Netflix, or anything. They'll probably more than likely have those movies already available to stream.
Yeah. Speaking of that, has anybody seen the new trailer for the new Supergirl movie?
I have, and I am very excited to see Lobo.
Yes,
I have not, but I've heard about it, and also excited to see Lobo.
Yeah, and it's so funny because Lobo makes like a half a second appearance. I could barely freeze it on YouTube. Somebody did a good screen capture of him because it's all over the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just like, oh, I must have watched the trailer like 4 times. I think it's going to be a decent movie. I know a lot of people are crying about it for whatever reasons that they choose to cry about it, but and James Gunn I trust, so I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, they wouldn't. Every movie that comes out, there's going to be a whole group of people who thinks it's going to be awful because of whatever reason they have.
Yeah.
The people who are like, I'm not going to watch it because I watched a 2-minute trailer and I didn't like one thing out of it, so I'm not going to watch it. Like, you're crazy.
Well, those kind of people never find joy in anything, so let them, sit in their basements with their curmudgeon-y thought patterns and slug through life like a snail.
Yeah.
I choose not to live that way.
No.
I don't listen to critics or let trailers decide whether or not I'm going to see a movie. If I like something and I'm interested in it, I'm going to go see it.
I have sat through plenty of bad movies just because I was like, well, I'm already here to see it.
Right.
I'm going to stick it out.
I've already spent $47 for popcorn and soda.
Right?
Yeah.
So just stick through it.
Exactly.
Yeah, now that you're at the movie theater, they offer you payment plans on condos and stuff.
Right.
You take a loan out for your concession purchase.
Can I have extra butter? And they're like, you do not have the credit score for extra butter.
We gotta run your credit. We gotta run your credit score for that.
Yeah, it is not in your budget, Mr. Amaro. Damn it! I knew I should have brought it with me.
You know what, Twan? I forgot to show you this. I actually worked on this one last night, so I'm actually about ready to flip my camera around because I need to show this a little bit better.
Look at that.
Worked on this last night.
That is awesome.
Yeah, a lot of people really like this thing. So
Very nice.
And my hands are starting to get really fidgety, so I just need to work on something while I'm doing it.
All right.
What's the plan with that? Was that a piece you did for somebody, or is that just something that you just did?
That was just something from a stream last night, and I was really feeling festive. And plus, I was watching Terrifier 3 last night, so
nice.
I really wanted to actually work on him at that point.
You should turn it into a Christmas card.
Oh, I should. I should definitely make this into a Christmas card and send this to my aunt just so she'd be having a heart attack because she hates clowns.
Well, then she would love the basement with all my clowns.
Oh, I should definitely bring her over to your place then.
Once I get all the life-size killer clowns built in my basement, you can bring her over and say, I got to show you something real quick. It's in the basement.
Come down to the basement.
Says every certain movie out there.
Yeah, it's a movie museum. You should come see it.
It's very colorful.
Surprise.
There you go.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, since we touched on the whole wrestling vibe at the beginning of the movie, hey, Tim, what's up? Joby, what's up, brother? How we doing?
What is that?
I don't know if any of you know this, but John Cena was on Joe Rogan last week. And if you're a fan of John Cena, I recommend you go watch the podcast because it's really cool. He talks about his last match and what motivated him, in life and everything. It's really, really cool. I've always liked him, but I like him even more having listened to him talk to Joe for an hour or 2.5 hours. So definitely go check that out. It's worth the time. I listened to it the other day while I was working. It's really cool.
He had his last match. I really paid much attention to that, but I've heard some mixed things about it. A lot of people who are big fans that are just, they weren't really happy how he with how it went, but then a lot of people are just like, I can't believe he's leaving.
Yeah.
Well, he addresses that. He said that, if he had it his way, he would never stop. But sometimes your body will tell you when it's time to go.
Yeah.
Right.
And he said, I've been doing this for 23 years, and my body has told me that it's time to go. And he was actually worried about, being able to give 100% for this last performance. So, if they thought that he didn't give it his all in his last performance, it's probably because his body wasn't allowing him to, which is why he's leaving to begin with.
Yeah.
And he said he wanted to go out while he was relatively still on top and still relevant and still could, perform his last gig instead of staying 10 years too long like a lot of them do.
Yep.
And kind of walk their way through, the last 5 years of their career.
Which, I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. And has it really been 23 years?
Yeah.
Gee, I honestly feel like he hasn't even been doing wrestling for that long.
Yeah, he debuted in 2002.
Good God. Good
Yep.
God. Time really is flying.
Yeah.
Like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't follow wrestling as much as I used to back in the, the 80s and 90s, but I wasn't aware of him for so long until I started seeing all the kids do the thing,
Right.
And I had to go investigate and see what it was all about. It's just like, I thought it was hilarious, so.
Yeah, they would take pictures with nobody next to them and say they got a picture with John Cena.
Yeah.
They're good.
Definitely. Good stuff.
Yeah, I miss wrestlers like, the original Masked Kane and Undertaker and,
Yeah.
All that. Goldberg from WCW, Gold Dust.
Cool Dust.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I heard
The back and
Blast from the past. Definitely.
all those.
Well, going back to the Christmas thing, one of the things that I really look forward to doing, and I actually kind of planned for it when I knew I was going to go on Christmas vacation, because we had, like, whatever week the Christmas was on, and if Christmas was on a Wednesday, we would have, we'd start Christmas Eve, and then we'd go all the way through until January 3rd. So we had all that time off of Christmas for Christmas. And I would save up or purchase like a run of books, of comics. And I specifically remember doing it with the Teen Titans, Wolfman Perez, the Judas Contract, which was one of the hugest storylines ever in the history of the Teen Titans. And the trade came out. The original trade came out, and I had bought the trade, and George Perez was in town to do a signing at Comic Book World, and I had went and I had got it signed. And I had all the issues. I had all the single issues, but I waited until Christmas break to like sit and read the entire trade, front to back. And as I always did, as I was reading, I would take out paper and I would start drawing, so I had like a stack of paper of, George Perez Titans that I would draw from the entire Judas Contract trade. And I would do that every Christmas break. One year it was the Simonson's Thors. I would save up. I would have bought like a run of 10 or 12 issues, or even if I already had them, I would pull them back out and I would read them, because I'm a night owl and I would stay up all night long reading and drawing and writing, So I always look forward to like the Christmas break and the spring break and those long breaks where we had a week or so more off of school, and I would just jump into my comic books and my drawing pad and it's just have at it.
I always tell my kids to, like, hey, enjoy this holiday break, because once you go to work, they don't give you a holiday break. They give you, sometimes you don't even get Christmas off, depending on what job you get. So it's like, enjoy this. because we would do the same. Aside from comic books, during that week or 2 weeks or whatever we would get off for Christmas, I would go to a buddy's house. I live there for the most part because once we had vacation time, that means we could stay up as late as we wanted, do whatever we wanted to. So we played Diablo on the computer, and that was our time. So when he was playing on the computer and he was doing his thing and leveling his character up, because we only had one computer to share, I would do the same. I would draw how I wanted my character to look.
Yep.
Like I would draw my barbarian with like skull armor and the coolest things. And yeah, it was our time because we'd stay up till 6:30 in the morning and then sleep all day because school, it doesn't matter. So,
oh yeah, I watch the sun come up every night, every morning on Christmas break, and I'd go to bed at 7 and sleep till 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, nowadays I'll stay up and I'll be like, wow, it's super late. It's like got to be like 2 in the morning. I'm beat. I'm exhausted. I can barely keep my eyes open. And I say I'm going to bed, and my wife will go, it's 7 p.m.
What the hell you doing, old man?
I feel like I've been awake for days right now.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst part about the whole winter thing is how early it gets dark.
Yeah. Yeah, when it gets dark at 5:30, I hate that.
Yeah, because like I'm not a partier anymore. So as soon as it gets dark, my body goes, okay, nighttime, time to go to sleep.
Yep.
You're basically like a parrot. Once it goes dark, you just go sleepy bye.
Yeah, just time to nap it up.
I'm out.
I told my wife I'm going to start carrying a blanket and pillows in the back seat of my truck, and as soon as it gets dark, I'm going to get back there to sleep. And you find me wherever I stopped at.
Honestly, like I get home pretty late from my job, and sometimes I'll actually get like, even though it gets very dark at such an early time, there's just days I just had to pull off to the side because I really do like some of the sunsets. I was saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a couple of friends the last few days post some pictures of the sunsets the last week, and they're just absolutely beautiful.
I couldn't help but stop on the side of the road to actually take the photo. And then still does not stop a cop actually pulling me, still like pulling off to the side. It's like, what in the world are you doing?
Nothing. Enjoying nature.
I'm taking a piss.
Yeah, I like sunsets on a beach in the ocean.
Oh yeah. Well, I know sometimes in the morning when I'm driving, if we're going a particular direction and the sunrise is crazy, I'll pull over, and it's easier in the morning because we're usually out in the rural areas in between the cities.
Yeah.
And I'll pull over and take some good shots of sunrises and stuff. I remember one time we were going down 32 westbound towards West Virginia, so the sun was coming up in my face. But I saw all these spider webs on the side of the highway that were in the high grass, and they were all on the fences of the farms and stuff. And they still had dew on them, and the sunlight was hitting the dew, and they looked like incandescent glowing spider webs. So I got out of my car, and I was with my coworker Ken, and I think he was like 80 years old at the time, and he knew what I was doing. He was so cool because he taught me so much about country stuff, driving all around, and he didn't say anything. And I got out and I took some pictures, and he said, spider webs are pretty amazing, aren't they, in this light? He knew exactly what I was doing. And I said, yeah, they're beautiful. He said, did you get some good shots? I said, I think I did.
We had a guy who lived off the beaten path somewhere that my parents were friends with. And we had gone over there, and we'd go for bonfires and stuff like that. And but the first time we went over there, we were young kids. I was probably 8 years old. My brother 9. My sister like 6. And he said, "You guys want to see something amazing?" We're like, "Yeah." It's middle of the night. It's dark out. He goes, "Get in the tractor." We get in the tractor, and he drives us down this middle of this bumpy road. There's no street lights. It's one of those skies where you can look up and see all the stars. There's no city lights polluting anything. But he gets down, he's got his lights on, and then he goes, "Watch this." And he shuts his lights off, and it goes pitch black. And within seconds, it's like a one glow at a time. Millions of lightning bugs would light up in the trees all at the same time. And it was probably the coolest thing I saw as a kid.
And you don't get lightning bugs now like you did when we were kids.
Right.
It was because, my house, my mom's house, it sits in between 2 streets. It sits back off the road. So we have woods at the side of our house, and there's a creek that runs through the front of the house. So it's woods. And when it would get dark in the summertime, just like you described, we would turn all the lights off, and we would just sit out there and just watch the fireflies. And it was just so mesmerizing. And just listen to the crocus and the trees, and you could see the bats flying, the fruit bats flying around and stuff. And it was just, you don't see that anymore. When I go out at night, if I see 2 or 3 lightning bugs, it's a miracle.
Yeah.
But
when they come out, there'll be a few, but they'll be trying to chase them and trying to catch them, and it's hard. I said, when I was a kid, you can swing your arm one time, and you had 5 in your hand.
Yeah. We used to take jars and swoop them, and we'd have like 30 of them. Go, well, there's our nightlight. Cameron's in the house. This is good evening, guys. What's up, Ficus and Chucky and Twan? What's going on? How we doing, Cameron? How we doing? He got to go to the zoo, the Festival of Lights, whatever they call it down there where he lives.
Yeah.
Posted some pretty cool pictures.
I need to take a look at that.
You still plan on going out there, Chad?
Possibly. It just depends on my own personal schedule.
All right.
Truth be told, but I would love to go back there. I haven't gone there to do the Festival of Lights a few years now. Honestly, normally when I want to try to go to the zoo, it's only around spring and summertime, and I'm normally going there just as my own little therapy and just do some sketching that I normally don't draw like I normally do.
Right.
So, yeah, I would definitely like to try to go to the Festival of Lights.
It's funny because I know a lot of people. I shouldn't say a lot. I know a few local artists that do that, and we used to do it when I was in high school. We would go to the Cincinnati Zoo, or we would drive up to Columbus and go to that zoo with our drawing pads, and we would just draw. And I haven't done that since high school.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that, but hearing it, I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I started doing that during college as well. We went to the Cincinnati Zoo, and we actually did that, and then it's kind of just stuck with me. I haven't done it in a while, and then I was watching Proco on YouTube, and he was interviewing Aaron Blaise, who did all the animations from like the late 90s, early 2000s from Disney. So he did
oh yeah,
for the Lion King, Mulan. He directed and did Brother Bear, which he was very proud of on that one. And he actually talked about, going to the zoo, doing some sketching and all that stuff. And it's like, that is so cool. I need to go back and do that. And I go there at least like once every other month.
Yeah.
I would love to actually go to the Columbus one.
I go to the local Walmart, and it's kind of like the same thing when I draw there.
Ooh, so you've been finding a whole bunch of walruses and stuff over there, huh?
Yeah, I sit in the middle of the Walmart with my sketchbook and just sketch away.
It's kind of the same thing. Yeah.
But I've never been to. I've been to the Akron Zoo and the Cleveland Zoo, and forget where the one we just took the kids to. There's a water park right next to it. That's part of the zoo. We went there, but I haven't experienced enough good zoos. The Akron Zoo is almost nothing. It's like, a golden retriever, a pit bull, 2 pigeons. It's not a whole lot. So,
well, Cincinnati Zoo is supposed to be like the 3rd best zoo in the country. So,
also, I think like the second oldest zoo in the United States.
Yeah, the only one that's older is the Brooklyn Zoo.
Yeah.
I'll have to go way out there and check out the Cincinnati Zoo.
Yeah, if you come down, let us know, man. We'll come down and do it with you.
Yeah, the kids will love
torment your kids.
Yeah, you'll definitely like the old reptile house. That's for sure.
I will for sure.
Oh yeah.
Do they have any sharks there?
No, they did. They did not.
That's at the aquarium, which is down on the river, the Newport Aquarium.
So they have sharks there.
Yes.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to make it either an all-day thing or a 2-day thing, because I'm not missing out on sharks to drive back home. So
yeah, and you can go through the Newport Aquarium. Newport is just right across the river. You've got Ohio, and you've got Kentucky on the other side of the Ohio River, and there's Newport on one side of the river. There's the Licking River, which kind of splits Newport and Covington. And Newport is where all the entertainment is. So you have the aquarium there, and you have the AMC theater, and it's like a mall type kind of thing with restaurants and shit. But yeah, it's a really cool aquarium.
And
nice.
The kids will love that.
And I think for us, for the Newport Aquarium, we are one of the only few aquariums that actually have the ray shark.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
So it'll be definitely something to actually see for the first time, because not many zoos will actually have. Oh, zoos or aquariums will actually have it. It's almost like if you want to go to, I want to say, Atlanta, Georgia, their aquarium, they're the only ones that in the United States actually have whale sharks.
The size of the aquarium, it has to be colossal.
Yeah.
Whale sharks are huge. How do they keep that in captivity?
I don't know. And they actually have 2 of them.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the sad thing is that, well, it's not sad because it's good that they're not trying to do it, but you can't keep a great white in captivity.
No, it's literally impossible.
And that's sad because I want to see one without going to the ocean. But
you have any desire to shark cage dive with them?
No, I want to. Okay, I want to free swim with them.
I do. Oh, fuck that. I love sharks. Sharks and silverback gorillas are my favorite animals, but I would not free swim.
Yeah, sharks are my favorite. And I've said this time and time again. I told my wife that I would free swim with any shark at all. Any of them.
No. Tiger shark?
Tiger sharks, hammerhead sharks, whale sharks, great, the megalodon. And he was like, crazy, what if it attacks you and kills you? And I said, then I will die a happy man.
I'm not worried about any of the others. I'm more worried about like some of the bull sharks or someone like that.
Yeah.
I get after the bull shark.
There have been bull sharks sighted in the Ohio River.
That does not surprise me one damn bit.
Because they can swim in brackish waters and they can swim in fresh water.
So if you hear the news that an Ohio man has a bull shark in his basement,
it's going to be you. Here's my clowns. Here's my shark.
Clowns, water puppy.
I could so see that.
there's a B horror movie right there. Killer clowns in the ocean, but they're all just sharks.
I have a wait. Do I have it close?
You did not paint a shark that looks like one of the killer clowns.
No, I didn't do that, but I don't know where it is. It's missing. It's a movie, but it's a Camp Blood clown shark.
I was kidding.
And I have it somewhere. I just don't know where it went.
Now you got to find it now. The anticipation is just built up too much.
Yeah. Where would I?
Please, it's like if you're not seeing it, then it's just a figment of your imagination.
Where would I have gone?
I don't know if I believe you now, Twan.
Imagination.
I think you're just pulling our leg.
It never existed, just like the Star Wars Christmas movie. It never existed. If anybody in the chat is actually going to say something about it, don't. Government conspiracy.
I actually have a copy of it.
Oh.
I sent a message to my wife because she usually knows where everything's at. I never know where anything is at.
That sounds about right.
So she'll say something crazy like, "It's right next to you," or "It's in your hand already."
It's in the top shelf, left side, right under these three movies.
Yeah, I thought it would be in this room, but
right under the oyster crackers, honey.
Yeah, I still swear the ketchup's not in it.
It's right next to the box of Cheez-Its.
The ketchup is not in the refrigerator. I looked already. That's the worst when I say, I already looked, so I know it's not in there. And she goes, "Here." I'm like, cool. I never even looked in there. Never. I didn't even open it. So
like, oh, call me a liar. I've done that plenty of times.
Efrain's in the house. What's going on, Efrain? How you doing, brother?
What is happening?
We were talking about our Christmas past and fond Christmas memories wrapped around comics and/or movies. So I can't remember. Did Die Hard come out during Christmas season, or was that a summer movie?
You know what? I think it actually did come out around Christmas.
If I was my phone, where would I be? Oh, right here.
Again, when it came out, I was barely a baby, probably a few months old at that point.
Hang on.
Fact checking.
July 22nd, 1988. So it was a summer movie.
Oh, fine. It would have been a Christmas movie.
It's still a Christmas movie.
Yeah. And that's not even debatable.
Here's a question for you guys. What's the worst Christmas movie you guys have seen?
The Vince Vaughn, Jennifer Aniston one where they're trying to get away from their families for Christmas and they get caught at the airport. Somebody interviews them. So then they have to spend the rest of the Christmas vacation explaining to their parents why they didn't want to be around them.
Yeah, because they got caught going on vacation instead of going.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, that was painful.
So name every Hallmark Christmas movie out there.
Well, no, because I mean the Hallmark movies usually have a Christmassy feel to them. You know, this movie was just painful. Just bickering and pissing and moaning the entire time. Now, the funniest part about it was Vince Vaughn's dad, who I can't remember who played his dad, but that was the funniest part. That was probably the best part of the movie. But who played his dad? I don't remember. Hey, Wesley, what's going on, brother? He says summer movies. See, he knows. Wesley knows his shit.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, it was called Four Christmases from 2008.
Yeah. Who played his dad?
I'm actually looking it up on Rotten Tomatoes.
As soon as you say his name, I'm going to remember it.
What's his name? What the heck?
I think that's somebody's Facebook.
It's not mine. I got mine muted.
I don't even have Messenger up or Facebook even up, so I have no idea where that came from.
It's got to be Twan.
It came from me, but mine's supposed to be on Do Not Disturb. And somebody's disturbing me.
There's a disturbance in the force.
Robert Duvall.
Aha.
Yeah, that was it.
Tim McGraw was in that movie?
Yeah, he played one of his brothers.
Nice. I don't remember it, but I remember seeing it. But it wasn't one of those movies that you're like, oh, I want to remember all the parts of this.
Right? That means it sucked. Except for that one part when they went to visit his dad and his brothers who beat the shit out of him.
I liked Bad Santa.
Oh, my God. Bad Santa's the best.
We quote that, like, so if my wife says something that is, she'll say something slow, as in she realizes it, I realize it. It's a funny ha-ha moment. So when she says stuff like that, I always quote that and I go, how can somebody drop me on my own head? It's like the go-to thing for each other when somebody says something stupid. It's like, how could you drop me on my own head?
I remember going and seeing that movie at the movie theater. That was it was one of those awesome surprises where you knew based on the preview that it looked funny, and you're like, okay, cool, let's go check it out. It's Billy Bob. It's got to be good.
Yeah.
And it so far succeeded our expectations of what we thought we were going to get. We didn't know we were walking into a all-time Christmas classic.
Oh, so good. So good. Right off the rip. A bunch of quotable lines out of it. Just all around, just amazing movie.
Oh, my God.
I need to check this because I have actually never seen it.
Oh.
You've never seen Bad Santa?
I have never seen Bad Santa.
Oh, my God. You must.
I'm a sheltered child. Bad me.
At some point in this Christmas holiday season, you must watch it. That's your homework assignment.
Yeah.
Give me so many homework assignments.
You got to get to it and then get back to us. We'll know you watched it by a quote that you said.
We will quiz you when we come back.
Man, the last time you guys actually had me actually try to watch a movie and it was going to be a quiz and we were going to be talking about it, it turned out I was pranked.
What was that?
That was the Madam Web bullshit.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
And after that, I basically I did not want to drink ever again because I turned it into a drinking game, and that was the worst decision of my life.
Madam Web.
That was horrible. And yet, I can't believe you guys tricked me.
I can't believe that I sat through that whole thing.
You wait to see it?
Well, here's the kicker, Chad. And you'll love me even more for this. I've never seen it.
Oh.
I heard from so many people how horrible it was that I wasn't going to waste an hour and a half of my time watching it.
I did.
It was an hour and a half. I like that was like 15 minutes in, and after that, it's like I basically stopped drinking, so I'm now like a year, 1 year sober. So I'm happy about that.
So Tim is asking. We already covered Die Hard, Tim. But that's definitely a Christmas movie. He's asking about Home Alone and Gremlins 2 and Lethal Weapon. And I think we decided that Lethal Weapon was a Christmas movie as well.
Gremlins, same thing. I watch it all the time for Christmas. Yeah. So
that's a movie I haven't seen in a long time. So that is now on my bucket list of Christmas movies to watch.
Yeah. And I would, Home Alone is definitely a Christmas movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I love it. It's such a classic. I do enjoy the second one, and then finding out there's a third one, it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna be going with this kid, and they changed it to a different kid. It's like, this isn't Home Alone.
Well, see, now that Macaulay is a grown man, I think they should do like Home Alone, the final installment, like where they invade his house and they don't realize it's him.
Yeah,
that would be amazing. I mean, if the right people did it,
Home Alone the reunion,
because you've got Joe Pesci, who he wasn't as big of a superstar when he did that as he was after he did it.
Yeah,
and what's the other guy's name?
The artist. The sculptor. That's what he's doing now.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, he does sculptures and stuff.
He's a voice actor, dude. He did the voice on Wonder Years. I can't think of his name, but you guys know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that would I would go see that.
Yeah, I would go see that.
Definitely.
I didn't even realize in that when I was younger, I didn't even realize that the brother in there, Kieran, was in there, who was actually his brother.
His younger brother, yeah.
Until I was older, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
Wait, you have to say that correctly now. Oscar-winning Kieran Macaulay. Oscar winner. He's pretty good, man.
He is. I liked him in what is it? Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It's a pretty good movie. It's got he's in it, and it's got what's his name? I can't think of his name.
I mean, Chris Evans is also in it. It was one of his early roles before he became known as like Captain America.
Yeah, and then Captain Syndulla is in it. The chick that plays Captain Syndulla in Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of her name, but that's who that is.
A lot of early roles for a lot of these actors and actresses that later became like big names.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff though. I liked him in a lot of things that he was in there. I watched him in some like metal band movie. It was pretty good. He played
he's in a there's a series. It takes place in Boston, and Kevin Bacon is he's a detective for the Boston police force. And it takes place in the 90s when the racism was really rampant in the Boston Police Department. And the black guy that played Hawkman and one of the DC movies, he's one of the prosecuting attorneys. I can't think of it's Hometown or Town on the Hill or something like that. It's a really good series. But he plays a drug addict in that. And he's really, really good. And him and Kevin Bacon have a couple of really good scenes in that show. Okay, I gotta look it up now. Hang on a second.
what movie is not a Christmas movie, but I almost exclusively watch it during the Christmas time, is the first Matrix movie.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know why, but right around Christmas time, I'm like, you know what? I want to watch the Matrix movie.
See, that's me and Harry Potter. For some reason, around December, when it gets closer to Christmas time, I always just want to watch at least like the first few of the Harry Potter.
Well, watching the Harry Potter movies during Christmas time feels right.
Well, I'm going to blow both of your minds. I have never seen a single Harry Potter movie.
Oh, because you saw all of them. You never saw a single one.
I've never seen a single one. Nope. Never read any of the books, never saw any of the movies. And my brother is a huge Harry Potter fan. And I don't know. I don't have anything against him. I just never. Oh, here you go. Wesley's on the ball. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Brandon Roth, Thomas Jane, and Aubrey Plaza. He's talking about all the people in
the
yeah. And the series that I was talking about with Kevin Bacon and Kieran McCauley is City on the Hill.
City on the Hill.
Yeah, and it is on Netflix. And it is worth, if you like cop dramas, really intense cop dramas, it's great. Also, Mayor of Kingstown, which we're currently watching, which is phenomenal with Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, we got to find something now that we just finished Welcome to Derry and we're waiting on Stranger Things to come back.
Mayor of Kingstown, Landman is probably the best show on TV right now with Billy Bob Thornton and Ali Larder and Andy Garcia. That's really, really good. And Fallout. Is that what it is? Shit. Just started season 2.
Yeah.
Just started yesterday on Prime.
Yeah. Fall came out just recently.
Yeah, I'll have to. I watched the first season, so maybe we'll get into that.
I still need to watch it, but I played the games.
Yeah, we enjoyed season 1. We thought it was pretty good. And okay, Twan, you've seen season 1, so you're going to watch season 2. The black kid that gets into the mech.
Yeah.
Tell me he is not channeling Denzel Washington. There are scenes in there where he looks like somebody has CGI'd a young Denzel Washington in there. His expressions and his reactions and stuff. I'm like, man, must be studying him because he looks just like him. It's bizarre, but he's good.
Yeah, he's good for sure. And I can see that. Now that you mention it, I can definitely see that.
Yeah, so keep that in mind when you start watching season 2. You'll notice it even more now that I've mentioned it.
Right.
But dead ringer, big time.
I mean, but that's good. I mean, I guess we'll eventually need another one. So
yeah.
You know.
Ow. All right, kids, we are going to get out of here. Sorry, two out of 3 of us weren't drawing tonight, but we were just kind of vibing on the holiday spirit thing there. So
only moment. That's
right. We're full of warm and fuzzy. So except for Spaz Hand's shoulder there.
I can't help it. It's like I just have those moments where I'm talking. My hands really need to work on something in order for me to concentrate.
That's
I need to get me a fidget spinner or something.
I got a one of these.
Oh, no. That thing always creeps the hell out of me when I was a kid.
You're not a kid anymore.
I know, but it's still scary. It's when my nephew does it when I'm literally in the middle of a nap. I didn't even realize he was even over, and he does the little thing. I just wake up and it just poof. It's like, ah! Hey, kill it down.
This one's a cute one.
Oh,
He's very cute.
When I wake up in the morning.
Sharp teeth and evil eyes. He's very cute.
Yeah, he's got a dead fish on his bow tie.
Right? What's cuter than a dead fish?
That's not scary.
All right, folks, we're going to get out of here. Public service announcement. We will be off for the next 2 weeks. So we will be back the 7th to the 14th, fellas.
Yes, I'll be there. Whichever one you want me to be there, I'll be
It'll be the 7th. So we will be back on the 7th of January 2026. Mark it on your calendars. We're going to take this time off to watch Christmas cartoons and Christmas movies, and Chad's going to watch all the movies he hasn't seen, and Twan's going to go to the Cincinnati Zoo and the Newport Aquarium, and I'm still not going to watch any Harry Potter movies.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately. All right, kids. Hey, it's been a crazy year. We want to thank you all for sticking around and coming and spending a little bit of your time in our goofy little world once a week. So we appreciate that, and we invite you to come back. We tried a little something different this week. Little drawing, more talking, figure things out. A better show for you guys. So we're going to continue to try to do that in the coming year and make it a little more engaging. Try to get a bigger audience in here. So keep that in mind. For Chad and Twan, this is the Ficus saying, happy holidays, everybody. So long. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.